Hello beautiful friends, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today, throughout the entire week, I guess I should say, I'm going to take you through a what I eat in a week. I've never done one of these videos before. I thought it would be really fun and just something new so you can see not just one single day of what I eat, but an entire week. Today is Sunday. I already had my breakfast. I got in a really quick spin workout this morning, and tomorrow I'm starting CJ's new fuel series. I'm also going to share with you at the end of this video, after all the days of eating, just little clips of my workout throughout the week and kind of share with you what I think of her new series. I did her iron series. I've done her heat series. Yeah. I love her workout so much. I'll also link her channel here below if you're looking for an at-home workout that is top-notch, 100% free, because she posts here on YouTube, and I think she's super inspiring, super motivating, and I just adore her workout. I know a lot of you over on Instagram have shared with me you're doing her workouts as well. So let's get in with breakfast for today. Like I said, it's Sunday, day one of what I eat in a week. I just want to quickly start off by saying it's not a full week of meals because it became really repetitive, and as I was editing I was like, oh my gosh, people are going to be like, wow, congratulations, you ate the same thing every day. So I am cutting it down a little bit so it's not a full week, but this is day one. I had a really simple breakfast, just some really quick oats I made in the microwave with water. I like my oats cold, so I usually will put the banana and the oats in the refrigerator until I'm ready to eat. And I had a whole bunch of watermelon that I was snacking on while these were kind of cooling. Then for lunch, I decided to try this tempeh. I've had tempeh a few times. Let me know in the comments below if you have a fabulous way of cooking it, because this is the only time I ate it this week. I don't love it. I feel like the texture's a little off for me, and I think it might be the way I'm cooking it. I did have some of this salad with my tempeh. I made this in my last get it all done video. It was prepped ahead, ready to go. I had this throughout the week many times. Like I said, it's very repetitive, obviously based on the groceries I buy, the simplicity of my meals, but I do follow technically the starch solution, but I kind of do it in my own way. I do look to eat a very high carb, low fat diet, but every single day it might look a little different. I still go out to eat. I still get meals in. I would say I follow that plan about 80%. So like that 80-20 rule really follows in place for me. So the tempeh I just heated up really quick with some water. I don't cook with oils, and put some seasoning in a pickle, which is so good. Had it with that slaw, which is a dilly slaw. I highly recommend trying it. I'll type the recipe out and leave the recipe video for that as well down in the description box. Make sure you check it out. You're gonna want to check it out because there's so many wonderful ideas in it. And then I did make these protein bars in that video as well, and I had them throughout the week. Honestly, there wasn't like one per day. I just ended up eating all 12 bars within a 6-day period, and I will type the recipe for this as well. Like I said, it's in that last video that I just put up. For dinner this night, I decided to cook up a bunch of quinoa in my pressure cooker. In the past, anytime I've eaten quinoa, it's given me a really upset stomach. I have heard and been told that people that do not eat gluten, cannot eat gluten, have a gluten intolerance, have a hard time digesting quinoa. It's really common, but I did a soak, rinse, soak method, and it was not too bad. So I am gonna say I did not have a stomach ache. I had it multiple times throughout the week. Some of my meals this week, I actually just had a little small batch of quinoa and then waited a couple hours to see if I felt bad. And I was pretty good with that. So coming into the next day, Monday, I did have a Cliff Bar because it was a holiday. Technically, these are not gluten-free, but they don't tend to upset my stomach. So maybe the way that they're made They're not touching other things. Oats, as you know, can be gluten-free if they are manufactured correctly. So we were going on a hike. I grabbed that really quickly and then threw together a quick meal to bring with me of just quinoa, edamame, some ginger miso dressing, and blackberries, and had that kind of as a snack throughout our hike. And then I came home from our hike and had this beautiful blackberry jam sweet potato concoction. It was so good. And then while this was cooking, which I just cooked it in the microwave, you could do the stovetop as well, I had some great watermelon. I was also super pumped this day that my Green Chef box popped in at my doorstep. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things about them is everything is delivered directly to your door. You don't have to do any of the shopping. Everything is hand-picked for you. All you have to do is jump online and pick your meals for the week. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company with options for every lifestyle. They have keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, so many more options. They literally have something for everyone. I've been using Green Chef for over a year now, and as many of you know, if you've been watching my channel, we use it as kind of a fun date night in budget-friendly option. Not only do they have a ton of options for me being vegan and gluten-free, they have an option for you as well. And you know they hooked me up with a fabulous discount. You can go to greenchef.com, use my code Miranda130 to get $130 off plus free shipping on your first box. Go to greenchef.com for more details. That's greenchef.com and use my code Miranda130 for $130 off plus free shipping on your first box. This Green Chef meal was actually perfect for this day because it was red kidney bean burgers, and oh my gosh, I get a lot of questions about people asking me to redo like burgers and hot dogs and things like that, but I don't cook that way. So Green Chef has really been very helpful for me in introducing different seasonings, different ways of cooking. It's really fun to get in your kitchen and cook something new up that your family's going to love. I highly recommend giving them a try, or if you know someone who is getting married this summer, send them a kit because they will love it. It's a super thoughtful thing. I mean, food is always a wonderful gift in my eyes. I hope you guys give them a try, but these burgers were absolutely fantastic. Joe and I love them with the roasted veggies on the side, and then this really delicious relish was a high five from us. I try to keep my breakfasts as simple as possible. If I don't make something ahead, it's usually oats and a piece of fruit. That's literally it. And this was one of my go-to breakfasts this week is oats, banana, dates. I also had lots of dates as a snack, and then a little sprinkle of salt just ties that sweet and savory and really enhances the flavor. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. Like I said, I had lots of dates for a snack, and here is what I did throughout the week because I wanted to share with you meals in kind of real time and not make everything ahead, which is typically what I do. On usually Sundays and Wednesdays, I prep everything for the week ahead, but each day this week I decided to prep my lunches and dinners together to kind of share with you some ideas. So obviously go-tos for the week, potatoes, tofu, and green beans, and I just roasted them up with some seasoning. This week I used just our traditional Lowry's garlic salt. And that was lunch and dinner for today. A couple of snacks I had this week: bananas, blackberries, and silk strawberry yogurt. If you saw my grocery haul, you saw I got a couple containers of them. Originally, I was gonna make overnight oats, but it's been really warm here, and I thought, you know what sounds better than that? Just having some delicious yogurt and fruit as a snack. So coming into Wednesday, I had some watermelon snack bites, which I also made in the video I keep referencing. I apologize for that, but again, I do meal prep a lot of things ahead. It keeps my lifestyle super simple and easy, and then all I have to do is make dinners sprinkled in throughout the week. So this recipe I'll type out and leave in the description box. It's super simple and you can use any jam that you like. I had a lot of watermelon this day for a snack because I really wanted to eat it up. I bought a huge watermelon with my grocery haul last week. It actually turned out not too bad once I popped it in the refrigerator and it was super cold. I was kind of whining about that. Watermelon not being so great, but it wasn't too bad. And then here again, I'm prepping my lunch and my dinner for this day together. I had some quinoa, tofu, and green beans. And I did have small batches of quinoa throughout the week. Normally, if I had rice, I would eat like 2 or 3 cups of rice at one time. But I wanted to proceed with caution with the quinoa since I didn't know how my body kind of would react. I can't have a lot of nuts and seeds if you haven't noticed. So that is why I figured quinoa wasn't sitting well with me, but I didn't do too bad with it this week, so I'm happy about that. And then again, I had another protein bar or 2 this day as the snack. I get a lot of questions about running and working out and all of that stuff. If you don't follow me on Instagram, maybe you don't keep up with my everyday life, so you should. But I have been doing a lot of Caroline. I think her last name is Girvan, so I just refer to her as CG. I love her workouts. I was suggested by one of my followers, Ruth, looking at you, to try her workouts, and I did her heat series, loved it. Did that back in I think November, December-ish time. Did her Christmas series, recently did her iron series, and then when she came out with this one, the fuel series, I had to do it. I just love her workouts. I've been really focusing more on weight training and less on running, which is actually very surprising for me. And to be honest with you, I'm gaining weight, which is not something I feel like most people are proud of, but when I run a lot, I tend to just be rather thin. I'm a tall person. I'm 5'9". A lot of people ask me my height and weight. I mean, I feel like it's kind of rude to ask people what they weigh, but also when you talk about losing 40 pounds, people are just curious. I think most people are looking at kind of seeing how they would look at a certain size or something, but you have to remember everyone's genetics are so different. I could work out the same as you, eat the same as you, train the same as you, et cetera, be the same height and weight, and we still look completely different because that's how bodies work genetically. But I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong. I'm trying to put on some muscle and not be such a string bean because I am tall. I feel like I said, when I run, I typically just am very, very thin, and I'm trying to put on a little bit of muscle. So yes, I am purposely gaining weight. I know that's crazy, but I also do think it's really important to show that eating a high starch, vegan, plant-based diet, you can put on muscle. Everyone always thinks that, you know, muscle comes from eating animal products, but surprisingly, to still, you know, it's 2022, guys, we can make it happen even just eating plants. I have been upping my tofu. I have had a little bit more tempeh. Quinoa has a little bit more protein in it. I do vegan protein powders. As you can see, I've made some vegan protein bars. So I am eating higher calorie dense foods and just really enjoying myself. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it and got a lot of inspiration out of it. Enjoyed seeing a little bit of my workouts as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.